Hey YouTube, so this will be our first mail call video. Um, I got in a couple packages today, so I want to go through those coins with y'all. So start off with, why don't I tell you a little bit about myself, since this will be our first show. I've been collecting coins pretty much all my life, but just got kind of serious back into it here in the past probably 6-8 months. I have a pretty extensive collection, and maybe someday we'll all go through it together. But I can start with saying I collect large cent pieces. I collect ASEs, or American Silver Eagles. I prefer ones that have been graded or are straight from the mint. I collect Civil War tokens, Third Reich era German coins, which I will not be showing on here. I collect them because of the historical value of them, not because of what they represented. I collect Flying Eagle pennies, older Indian heads. The nice thing with the older Indian heads, they were about the size of a penny, but quite a bit thicker. But why don't we get started on this mail call here? So we got this first one up right here. I've already opened these, so I didn't have to deal with that on camera. Plus, I wanted to pull out any identifying marks or anything like that of who sold them, or where I might have got them or whatever. I mean, I got them all on Whatnot, I'll tell you that much. But when you get stuff from Whatnot, they ship it to you, and their actual name is on it. And so, unless you are going to go on there and buy, you really don't have, oops, sorry about that, a reason to know that. Okay, so first up we have a roll of pennies. This roll says it's going to be all 56 Phillies. 56 Phillies. So let's go ahead and open it up here and get this out of the way. Maybe we'll pull this up a little bit here. Zoom in maybe a hair. Yay! Zoom worked. Alright. Oh heck, we're just going to open this thing up like that. And just grab one here. So yeah, 56 Philly. Actually, that's not in bad shape at all. I mean, of course it is brown. It's not red brown or red or anything, but I mean, that's in pretty decent shape. It really is. Not too many carbon spots on it. I mean, we got some shine even. That's not bad. Let's look at another one. Yeah. That one's in nice shape too. It's got a few more carbon spots on it, but hey, we'll take it. But that's what this roll is. I'm going to go through the roll, and I will bring you back if I find any errors or anything. So, be right back here. Alright, so went through that roll. No errors, but I did find some really nice coins. Look at this one. I don't know, that one might pass it. It's close. It's red brown. I don't know. It's got a lot of character to it still. A lot of character. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. And then this one here. Oh, get that to focus. I just saw the shine off of that thing too. So few really nice ones in there. So the rest of them I'll be probably re-rolling or putting up for sale, maybe one at a time. May even do them in my giveaways at Whatnot. So make sure you come check me out at Whatnot again. Like I said, we'll definitely have lots of good giveaways. I enjoy giving away some coins. The nice thing is about that, when I give it away, you don't pay anything. You don't pay shipping, you don't pay for the coin, nothing. It gets shipped to you for free. So, and all you gotta do is go to Whatnot. You can use my link down there. That's the other thing. Use my link that I have on my page, and I'll put in the comment section there. And with that, you can buy something for free because, you know, I think it's $10 you get, and yeah, so $10 you get, and so whatever you buy, if you buy something for $5, it would cover the shipping, everything. So yeah, use that link, get some free money basically. Start your collection, continue your collection, whatever. So first coin we got up from the next seller. Oh, this thing is a stunner. Look at this. Yeah. 1942 Walking Liberty. This thing is a stunner. You can see all those feathers still. Wow. What a stunner that is. Yeah, I might send this one off actually for grading. Wow. That is a stunner. Got good reed still. Wow, that's I gotta quit looking at that. That thing's beautiful. Gotta get on with this show. Alright, so I said before, I collect large cent pieces too, large 1-cent coins. And if anybody isn't sure what a large cent is, obviously you know, here's our current penny size, right? So I'll set it next to it first. There's a large cent. Yeah. Quite a bit difference in size. These were made up till 1855. In 56, they made the Flying Eagle. I think they might have made some of these in 56. They made the Flying Eagle, which was more the size of what we have now. In 57, they did go to the Flying Eagle completely, and these were done. Now, this one does have a scratch across the face, which does hurt the value. But still, it's, I mean, 1846. I can still read Liberty up there. The back is very stunning. I mean, this is a really nice coin. And look at that thing. Now, I do have some of these that are 1816, so we're talking, you know, over 200 years old. But yeah, that thing's stunning. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. Let's just set that there. Let's put this back in the flip. We'll set it there. On to the next coin. Let's see. What do we got next? We got... $2017 D. Don't worry about this. That was what lot it was. Look at the cartwheels on that thing. That's what they call that when it just spins around and around like that. That's cartwheels that it does. The light. Look at the cartwheels. So this is definitely a UNC or uncirculated or a BU brilliant uncirculated coin. Look at that thing. This is a Kennedy $50. Denver Mint, that's the D. Wow, that's a stunner. I gotta go a little faster here though. Quit just staring at my coins. Here we have a 1909 VDB penny. Philadelphia. That's gotta be, I don't think it's mint state. I'll have to look under the scope later, but definitely probably AU condition, or about uncirculated condition. Next up is a Mercury dime. So before you got your Roosevelts that we have now, we had Mercury dimes. And this one is a 1942. This is a uncirculated one. These are 90% silver. And I'll have to get this under my scope too, but that looks like it might have what they call full bands. So these bands that go across right there, if they have splits in them, like you see, like right now maybe you see like 3 bands, but when I get into the scope, if it has like 6 basically, that would be full bands, and that can raise the price from, say $10 for a coin to 25 or 30 actually. If it's got the split bands, it's worth quite a bit, or the full bands like that, it's worth quite a bit more money. Oh, hey, look here. Next coin up, we have a flying eagle actually, so I can actually show you what a flying eagle looks like. That's good. This is a pretty nice one. We can still see the feathers, it looks like. This is a 58. So, 1858. It's got a little ding there, but that's okay. 1858, I mean, that's a pretty old penny. Got lots of good character in those feathers. 1 cent, as you can see. Size-wise, let's grab a penny. See that? Size-wise, same size as a penny, but let's flip it to the end. Look at that. Get that to focus. Quite a bit thicker. Quite a bit thicker. So yeah, that's... And now I just dropped it. That's what a flying eagle looks like. They were only made 3 years. 1856, 57, and 58. You could get proof ones. They're very rare. 56 is very rare. They have no idea how many were made. Red Book says somewhere between 500 and 1500. PCGS says that there's about 900 and some. So, nobody knows. But, I mean, even in a really low grade where it's almost completely, you can't hardly tell anything's on it, you're talking probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $6,500. And it goes up a lot from there. Alright, last one. This is one that I opened the whole package up beforehand and kind of went through and grabbed some specific coins out of, just so that like I say, YouTube probably would not appreciate them, even though I feel I'm not buying them, like I say, because of what they are. I'm buying them because of the history. So, but anyway, this next one here, we got some it's just a little tube of some BU copper pennies. These are just 1982 brilliant uncirculated pennies. Nothing spectacular there. It's just nice to have some BU or brilliant uncirculated specimens. Next, we got a 1944P Philadelphia war nickel. These are 35% silver. And the way you tell whether you have a war nickel that's silver or not is right there. See where that mint mark is above Monticello, or Monticello, however you want to say that? If it's up there, then you have a war nickel. If it's off to the right here, the mint mark, or there's no mint mark here, then you have a regular nickel. Not a war nickel, not a silver one. So there's a 44 war nickel. Next up, we have a 42 Philadelphia, 35% war nickel. And again, let's get that to focus. Well, it's up there. It's up there. It's just really tough to see, but yep, there's another one. Next, we'll have a 45S. Actually, this 45 is not in bad shape, and there's a die crack right there across his face, so that's called an error coin. San Francisco, there's a gouge right there that's not so nice, but there is a possible die crack. I got to get it out and see if it's a scratch or a die crack. It's hard to tell when it's in this plastic. They said die crack, and then they were thinking scratch. I'll have to get it out of the plastic and look. If it is a die crack, that'd be huge. And now that I'm looking, maybe it is just a scratch. Yeah, because it goes all the way across. That is just a scratch. Oh, well, that's okay. But that's an S. San Francisco Mint. Right there. Next one up, we have another Philadelphia. 43. You can see that P right up there above Monticello. So that's a 43 war nickel. I bought a lot of war nickels from this seller. Here's a 44 Philly. And these aren't in bad shape. I mean, they're really not. So that's also, again, 35% silver. Here we got this one. This one says it's got a die crack on the reverse. It's a 44 Philly. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe right there by the P. But man, look at that reverse. That's a beautiful looking reverse. So that one's probably worth a little bit of bank. Let's see, what do we got up next here? We got another, looks like two more nickels. Two more war nickels. So next here, this is a 43 Denver, 35% war nickel. Okay. Last war nickel. We have a 45 Philly. That obverse, or the front, which is called an obverse, looks really nice. And the back actually doesn't look bad at all. There's still detail in Monticello. A lot of these you see it's just completely wore off. So that's actually a really nice one too. Really nice. And we got, looks like 5 coins left here. This is a 1959, first year of the memorial cent, with like this style. But this has a clipped planchet right there, just a little clip right there. That happens when they're punching out these planchets, which is what this is called when it's completely blank, and the punch just clips the edge there. So clipped air, not worth a huge amount of money, but they are really cool. Here we have a 1958, last year the wheat cent, and this is gonna be a brilliant uncirculated, it looks like. I don't know what the arrow's for, but it definitely looks like it's a brilliant uncirculated one, which gives it a little bit more value. Not a ton, but a little bit. Before we had Mercury dimes, we had Barber dimes. And here is a 1907 Barber dime. One dime, as you see. This thing's in really good shape too. A lot of times the face and the reading and everything on here is completely wore off, just smooth. In fact, I can show you some examples here I have in my own collection. But first, let's get through these last ones. Here's just a 1961, 90% silver, Philadelphia quarter. Probably a BU. An uncirculated one. And then the last coin I'll actually pull out of the flip here. So before Kennedy half dollars, we had Benjamin Franklin half dollars. This is a 1949 Banshee. Looks like you might it might have full bell lines, which are those lines across the bell. It's a Denver. Like again, I'll have to get this under a scope or something and see. Because if it's got full bell lines, again, that raises the value of it. So there's that. Oh, try to get it. Well, forget it. I'll put it in the flip later. I'll show you here real quick before we go how bad some of these barbers can get, though. I have a whole tube here. This is a whole tube here of silver nickels. There's some seated liberties, which were before the barber's even in there. So here, in 1904, you see how everything's just wore off right there? And then the back too is just nothing left. But there's still value here, you know, at least a couple bucks because it's 90% silver. So, and people will still buy it. They'll buy them for placeholder in their book. They'll buy them just because they're silver. There's a lot of reasons that people buy those still. So, well, if you have any questions about anything, leave it down, you know, comments down there. You know, give a thumbs up if you liked it. You know, if you don't like it, give me the thumbs down. That's okay. It all helps the algorithm. I'm just starting out here, but I want to link this channel with my Whatnot channel and kind of work them together there. So any questions, comments, whatever, let me know. Reach out to me. Check out that Whatnot link if you want to see some stuff on Whatnot that I'm selling. There's some great sellers on there. So, bye for now. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks.